Okay, all right. We're here. We are back. Um, we're going over. I'm gonna go over market correlation. I mean, it was something that I had to do. Um, I'm using different accounts to make these trades sometimes because one may not be available on, a platform. Some may be, you know, um, I use my former employer uh, account that I had since when I had this account. Maybe it was 2016. I use that sometimes. I mean, I kind of stick with that one for I use it to teach, and then I have other ones that I'm using, like this one I use for my and I go back and forth. Now I'm able to use different what I like with a hedge fund is that I can go cross platform. I can get things that are not on one particular broker. I can go from, I can trade FXCM, some things that aren't even available in the States under Owenda's own platform. I mean, for the US, like it'll be like you're overseas or something. I don't promote. I cannot. I have a non-disclosure because they don't want to. They're non-public, so I'm not. I don't talk about it. But anyway, let me move on. So I'm here. We're looking at. I want to do some examples. Right here. This right here is. See this orange line? That is AUDCAD, AUDCAD. So I wanted you to see how the two NZD, USD, how close these are. Actually, this isn't the correlation. It should be this one. Is it going to load or what? Hello? This is crazy. Hold on. As soon as I hit pause, it changed. When you're buying AUDCAD or you're selling, when you're buying NZD CAD and you're selling NZD CAD, you want to do the same for AUDCAD. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Hold on. So see here how the prices, okay, they kind of follow each other. See that? And these are not 100%. Everyone knows these things are not 100%. But they're so close you can trade them. I like to trade similar pairs that are 70% or better in correlation. I'm trying to remember how the scenario happened with oil. Was it crude that I couldn't get? I think it was crude. I was talking about to the students. Oh, okay. I know what it was. In other words, it's like this. Let me show you. Why is this taking so long to change over? This never happens. Hold on. I'm gonna have to disconnect this account.
Connect One Forex Signal Services allows traders to take advantage of market trends to grow smaller accounts into larger accounts. No need to rush to capture a 50, 100, or 150 pip signal, because KOFXS signals are between 200 and 1200 pips. Here's how it works. When you look at the signal, it'll have an open price, a stop loss, and a target, with additional information about risk-return ratio, potential pips, and explainer video for the trade. If the trade gets stopped out, you can either wait for it to return to the open price, or you can take a second signal that's going to have an even greater return with the same target price. Our special strategy for calculating price targets is what separates us from other services out there. Take advantage of large trend movements and start on your way to success with KOFXS Group. For more details, visit our website or join our Telegram channel for a free trial.
Okay, now you can see why I don't always use Oanda necessarily. I use my hedge fund and whatever. It just has a connection issues and stuff like that. Well, that's bad for Oanda, right? Talk about how much I like Oanda, and then this issue happens. That's a jinx. So you see how what I was doing was I was taking, let's remove that. I did this. I took a split screen setup, and then I would take, let's say, I wanted to, oh, I know, I was trading UK oil, but I couldn't trade crude oil. I could only buy and trade UK oil. So what I had to do was I found patterns that were spotted within the crude oil. Like this pattern, for instance. And then I was able to trade the pattern. There were some that were here. I was able to trade the pattern looking at on the right side, but actually buying and selling on the left side of the screen, on this side. Because of the correlation, oil is oil, basically, even though this is Brent and this was crude, the prices were slightly different. Slightly. Okay, the prices were different. What I did was, because there's some harmonic patterns that I could not find that would appear on any level, on any of these, okay? But I could find it appearing on crude, okay? That doesn't mean that the patterns did not exist over here on the left side, okay? It just means I can't see, it doesn't exist on the exact 2-hour time frame, or the exact 3-hour time frame, or the exact 1-hour time frame, okay? It doesn't mean it's not there. It could be like if they had a layer of time that said 1.2 or 1.5 or 1.3 or 1.57, okay? You would see different patterns come up. I'm trying to give you a picture that there are infinite patterns. Imagine just an infinite layer of time, like each layer, like slot layers. Patterns exist on all of those time frames, and just because you don't see the pattern, okay, on a 2-hour, on a 1-hour, does not mean it is not there. They need to start. Maybe one day I can get someone to invent, the 1.2 hour or the 1.5, you know what I'm saying? So that if you could find all those patterns, you would trade the market perfectly. You would trade the market like in and out perfectly. But we can't do that because we can't see infinite layers of time, okay? So being a perfect trader is it's scientifically impossible, okay? So this is how I traded within UK oil. I used the crude oil side. I had to check and find where harmonics were located and such. Okay. And that can be so for other pairs. Like, let's see if we can start some examples. I have my book opened. You have your books open to page 124. Okay. So if I'm just trading OddCat, let's say OddCat, right? And I know that OddCat's getting ready to go up, then I also need to short your AUD. Okay. Or I need to short RNZD. It's not supposed to make both of these charts flip. Anyway, you get the point, right? From OddCat's from the Aussie dollar Canadian point of view, if you are buying this, you need to short this one, and you can see my mouse. This one, Eurocat. Well, maybe I can move this over. You need to short. Let's say you're buying it. You need to short this one. I'm gonna take these tabs off. I don't need them anymore. Short this one and short where's my mouse pad? Is it on the other side of the table? I don't see it behind my desk anywhere. What happened to it? Must have fallen on the side against the wall. So those two. Okay, let me take it off. Alright, so got that. Alright, moving on to the next one. This is how it goes, and then it goes this way. If you go backwards, it's a certain reason why you can't necessarily do it backwards. They don't all work that way. But anyway, just know this. This is what's going on in my mind. You do what you want to do. I'm telling you what it goes on in my mind. Okay. On GBP, if I am shorting GBP NZD, okay, I'm going to look to short also this one. Okay, odd NZD. Maybe I can move this back to its original. Just having this frame down so low is like, I'm gonna have to change this back. It doesn't work for me. I should have it fixed inside of this thing. Just dragging it, trying to make it larger to fit more screen. I don't like it. All right, so yeah, I really don't like it. I like the way I used to have it, where it's just this, not all this extra, all this, and then not all this. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, it seems kind of awkward, but I tried something new. Where were we? So if we were in USD, let's say USD JPY, or USD, say we were in USD JPY. Okay, we can move this back. It's a little too tall. All right, I'll fix that next time. They say USD JPY. Let's say you're buying USD JPY. All right, if I'm buying USD JPY, there's nothing I should be buying. Okay, there is nothing you should be buying if you're buying USD JPY. No, in correlation. Okay, we're talking about correlation because I'm using. This is if you're using. Let's say, for instance, I have a pattern that shows. You know, I see that I'm going to be. It's going to be USD JPY. It's going to be moving up, right? You may not have a pattern on GBP JPY or GBP USD, but since if you know that USD JPY is going up, then you know that GBP JPY and GBP USD are going down.
Are you a trader? Then you'll love Connect One Forex Signals, a leading signal service dedicated to providing the best trading entries and exits for traders. We have the highest reward to risk ratio in the industry, and our pips gain is as high as 1,200 pips in one trade. You don't need to do anything, just set it and forget it. We'll do all the heavy lifting. We also teach how to trade successfully using what we call the RSAI blueprint strategy. Our strategy is based on harmonics, but we also use them in other ways besides just buying and selling to target. Receive signals, learn new techniques and innovative trading systems to bring you to a new level of training and profitability with Connect One Forex Signals. Sign up for a free trial at connect-1-forex-signals.multiscreensite.com or join our Telegram group at t.me/KOFXS group for group chat.
GBP, JPY. I didn't know which one I hit. FXCM. I don't use other ones. Whatever. So, remember, this is 70%. Well, actually, well, lately, oh no, okay, scratch that. Lately, this appears to be, it's been close. It's been pretty close. So, well, gotta have, good thing I haven't done that, you know, in a while, because they've been close. So, okay. So basically, you want to compare these, hold on, compare, yeah, GBP USD. Maybe that's what it, this might be it. See if I made a mistake on that one. Kind of this, sort of, no, let's see, this went up and that's, okay. This went down, that kind of, then they're crossing each other. So that's, it's GBP USD, not GBP JPY. Okay? I don't have my pen. They start coming down, then this starts going up. So I have to take this one. Let's say, for instance, we have NZDCHF. Let's check out. Okay, NZDCHF. We already did this, right? Well, no, then GBP. No, not GBP. Compare AUD and ZD. Okay. I still got drawings on here that's blocking it. This goes up, that went down, then it kind of followed. So this is not 100%. This kind of followed. Then on this spike, that went the other way. But yeah, this went this way, that went up. See how this? It's different. This went this way, that went that way. Then they start to come together on this thing. If you look at the daily, let's look at the daily. See how they separate? Because that means it's an opposite correlation. Then they touch, then they separate, then they touch. Okay? There's a big spike in this one. They followed each other. The whole market was down. So, generally, but when the market is, like if the whole market, sometimes the whole market is down. That happens. Okay? Like that happened, what was it? Friday? Yeah, it was Friday last week. The week before, not this past Friday, but the Friday before. Everything was down. And then the week after, I bought everything. Okay? It was rocking. So, bringing up these charts will help you. But this is just between 70 and high as 80. So sometimes when you see me doing that, I will, and you see me buying a pair, then selling a pair, or buying pairs together. Okay? Many of them may be together. Okay, it is because of correlation. All right, so that's kind of it for the correlation video. I think I just had this as I was going to make it maybe a members only, but it didn't have so much information as far as like deeper topic on certain trades. So I'll keep this as a YouTube and not make it a member only video on YouTube. So I'll see you guys on the next one. It's now Friday. We're going to see you in about 24 hours when the market's open. Okay, so make sure you are subbed. Make sure you like this video. You guys got to hit the like button so that, you know, other people can share. You know, other people get to see us. Other people get to see, you know, some market research and get to see some good trading, some fantastic trading. You know, we're in our 18th week in a row. So you're able to trade on the weekend? No, the work's closed, man. It's only crypto. So it's been 18 weeks in a row of returns, a positive, a profit. My worst week was losing 25,000. My best was making 101,000 in 1 week. Let's see, edit. And weekend. Only crypto trades all weekend. So, all right, so I'm out of here. See you guys on the next video. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the bell. All right. And those of you that are not in the program, make sure you get the free trial. Okay, you want to do the 30-day free trial so that you can test out how well these signals are going. Because all of my students are making money. You should too. All right. So I'm out of here. Peace.